alive.
This is motherfucking Stanton and the blood clot Bill Dean. And it's them say what episode BB season BB. Shouts to day one, shouts to the new ones. The John ones get the fuck out of here quick pass. But me be live in space and now bitching him. Not for the things if I go say go over your head. Why the one waste data? P John Jibo. Kushani meko on Fufuni Nkwan ita P. Pono poster P. Bliskin P. You know if you post without using filter P. You didn't under the girls in my pictures, the right come and sit on my face P. NPP guy P. Fan of Sam George P. Fan of MDQ P. UPS a P. Ole. Really? Hold on. See my mic somewhere. Yeah, man. Behave. Fam. It's like that. You know? That microphone, do I want some slap and, you know, 1 or 2 things, you know? You know, me small. Charlie, what with the action? I'll say everybody cool. Be cool. Be cool. Nicely. May I pick up the day ones, them in the blood clot. Bro. Yo-yi. Big up yourself. What I say? You know what I mean? Hard for me, but big up. 21 Chase, I see you. SB Kwame, I see you. Nakushi, I see you. Tommy, I see you. Vaughn, I see you. Desi K, I see you. Yoko, I see you. Big Seven, I see you. Sedem, I see you. So says B, I see you. Papa, I see you. Daniel, I see you. Neo 07, I see you. Germany Massive, Bali. We're Skinny, I see you. Adam, I see you. Another day ones. Jeremy, I see you. Big up the Twitch man, them, you know, big up the White Massive, isn't it? But I want him to say, John, I saw him. She be annoyed, I know league, you know. Enough things will go over ahead. Like, seriously, literally, you will go over ahead. You know, don't waste data. Kona kosho Jimmy, man, you know. For real. Go and watch your Jimmy sons. Right. That's one of the serious topic. Poor people are more likely to be wicked than the rich. This topic they come off the back of the recent happenings on social media. I don't know if people see the video. The loan company and the woman, you know. I watched the video, I said, no, it's for a fucking, you know. It's for a fucking, it's for a wicked, no, so. Very ungrateful people, you know. Serious. In desperate times, they will come with tears, sub stories. Come take the bread. When it reach payment time, then long. You know? Charlie, bro. I just off you, bro. You know the sense, because I don't know why you go. I just start conversation, you come hit me with this. You know the sense, bro. I just block you. Get the fuck out of here. So off topic. Off with me. Some people don't get sense, you know. Oh, Charlie. Right. So back to what I was saying. Fucking idiot, man. Charlie. I tell people say when I start where they go, when I for leave me make I go, you know. But Charlie, bro, intro would say yes, we are John P. Would need answer, you don't get sense. Right. We move. It's fucking English, bro. Oh god. I say we know the right, freestyle. So when we they go away, niggas do this thing, they fuck my head up. At least like, give me some 20 minutes or something, like, some 10 minutes. But I start no niggas the right things. Like what the fuck? Me, I get my topic what I think come. You dey see for the title or topic or whatever, they write for there. Then now you won't bring some your team, be say fire in fire in Charlie. You talk be live in my one. Serious. I vex. Serious. You know? One of the right topics, so when we sit down, we just go. So, Charlie, if have sense, like you topic D, like just give it some time. Now my head fuck up. Now I don't even the kind where I stop for self for my head fuck up, bro. Right. So you see the video of the woman where the people them go claim the bread. And this woman, she say men come your yard to come take some bread where you owe. But I decide to carry your kiddie, you know, and go have altercation with them. And you were being rude as well. You understand? You the owe, but you were being rude as well. Like, you go back and forth with them. Like, they take your phone, you won't go take your phone from them. So now it's getting physical because you the owe, so they forfeit take some property, they forfeit see something, you know, you default, they default take something, you won't go snatch from them, and you know your plans. That'd be why you carry your kiddie. She carry kiddie for hand way, she did take do that thing. And today that they tell somebody for the ex, they say, "Yo, it be trick. Women they do that thing. Women like to do that thing. Even with them husbands when they can't fight, they feel do that. They feel carry kiddie because she won't get some sympathy from the man in case he throw hard way they for counter you know them one they always be tricky day like unim. I tell and say Jamaicans too have someone be what they do. Say maybe your boyfriend be criminal or be they into things where go to come to your yard. Maybe the mommy sometimes the criminal and mommy say they do that when they go to come in my yard. Some woman for the yard go naked. The continue go feel uncomfortable to search. So maybe they come to search or come to make arrest. When woman come out in body, they make you uncomfortable in it. So they for left. It be tricky day. Women have no that. It be trenches, like trenches, trenches stand. So me as I see say she carry the way, I say you be wicked though, because say this thing if you go left, but you carry your kiddie, to what? Try and control the people them actions. But you're being rude. So regardless if you try to do like you want do anything physical, they will counter you with physical vibes as well. So they push her. And that be where she win the public sympathy. So obviously she win with the plan she have. No, he fought up. You know, say I seen it on interview on the radio. She they carry the kitty again. Like what I say, open source try and say you don't get anybody where they go feel hold your kitty for you for that few minutes. She go radio interview, she they carry the kitty still. Because public sympathy have to go on. Stop manipulator. You know, top manipulator. And she win. People Kevin Taylor them and sense of Vex, where did they go in for? Richard Nikwe, you know? But bro, come on. Yeah, understand what the guy also cheer. You know? Yeah, big time girl tripping, bro. A serious the way she do she use kitty and it's working. Is overwork. Some people will get sympathy, go donate, and since she go make bread off it, you know. But that's wickedness. That be cold, and that be what poor people if you do, you know. There are situations they feel make extra sharp and wicked, you know. Them moves be different. If you poor man kid where go like go kill somebody for secret draw, you know, like you know, they will go to a state of killing. They are ready to kill. Poor man kid where go like even killing puppy for secret draw. You hardly go hear that from Rachel say, you know, he won't get more money, so he go do secret draw. You hardly go hear that. But from the, you know, Abenoko family side, they are ready to sacrifice anybody, anything to make some bread. You know? And even the Jew man self, he did there where he go do that himself. Himself. He make ready for them to use them to make some bread of them. Because he don't get any juju for them. He don't get any secret draw. But he's having hassle. Poor man. He wait poor man with some lies and promises and some artifacts claiming to be gods. You know? So you juju man, poor man come. You see this man, the struggle. He won't leave this struggle. You still watching face. Dupe him. You see them at wickedness level. You still watch one man in face, dupe him. You know? You take advantage of in desperation. Seriously. Poor people are very, very wicked. See what they do with the plantain chips. You understand? They put rubber in there to fry plantain chips just because they want to make it last long and make it no spore. They take do bread and sons. They poison people just to enrich themselves. True. That's a solid saying, you know. Poverty is the root of all evil. Oman kind of quiet, you know. A solid keke. A very, very valid. A lot of evil they come from that side, you know. They be dark. They be dark because this you put your influencer. You go put something for bottle inside and tell the girl say it be 100 cities. When they drink, they will get bottles. Whatever the thing be, we don't know. But you do some mixture for the girls. So they sell 100 Ghana cedis. When they drink, they will get bottles. Take and enrich yourself. Small companies still you do things, still they take advantage of them. Then they stop. Poverty mind, no, it's mika. When you make bread self still that poverty mind still there. You still want, you know, dupe more duping, more lies. Kapiba. You know? Right now, they arrest the men. They go fire them and sons because they went on duty. They go do them a job. You know? Collect money where they give somebody. The person trap them with kiddy. Now 4 people go lose job. That be four families where pressure go there them at top. 4 homes. 1 home make 4 homes. Yawa go there for a few months. You know, 1 woman. She go trip everybody, make everybody feel some way. You know, she sympathy. Everybody won't have some sympathy. Oh, what they did wasn't nice. She did. Oh, she see the confrontation coming. She was ready for it. She was louder. She was abusive. She was, she was verbally abusive. So obviously it will come with that. But she know what she did do. So she carrying Kiddy put in hand. But nobody will watch out from that angle, The social media, everybody won't look like they have sympathy. Everybody won't look like a good guy, So nobody actually they read and see, say, no, this woman should be fucking. I don't see any comments. Everybody wants support the woman. Because everybody want to look good. Everybody want make the girls for the social media top see them like, oh, he's a nice guy. Bro, everybody support the woman. Everybody, bro. Everybody. Kevin Taylor, they go in giddy giddy for, oh, Charlie, somewhere. Somewhere. Now you could think, is it good to help poor people? Because if like she go for the loan where they don't give them, like all this thing will happen. But they give you loan to go do some where you they default, where they come say they come take the medicine. They take your phone, you won't go do giddy. They push you. You know what they do? You they carry your kiddie go do giddy. You they carry your kiddie go do giddy. Like as you get up, if you fit put your kiddie down, if you don't have agenda, as you get up where you don't say this is the camp 10 physical, you go put your kiddie down. Or you go make somebody go hold kiddie. Because you obviously make somebody start video. You know, this say she turned to the camera, she turned and say, Semucha. Yeah. So as they put the cam safe, then they prepare camera already. All these people know they see. Like people are so shallow. That be why these Jimmy girls go they sell because to you people. No? They start video the people as they can, even before the physical altercation self starts. Well planned. Onunshi, move Yankaza. And it worked. Any platform topic will go there, they bash the loan company. Any platform. I don't see any comments where people they bash the woman. Because people know they think. People know they really observe. Somebody to notice about it just one day with a crowd. You understand? A lot of people they way, have minds on my own. They always one day with a crowd. Right. Calvin say, I get friend where they work for there. If you call to take the loan, they tell you all these things will happen if you default after 3 times. Obviously, they will tell you. They go tell you. They will tell you. Say, yeah, badness. If you raise on time, badness go for happen. So know what you are doing. You know? But nipa you fucking. Human being is some way. You don't say me how to give loans, innit? So I know human being, you know. When did they come take the loan? Oh my god. They sound so humble. They're ready to do anything. They will bring you when you ask for anything. They will bring. Send me your Ghana card and they send. Send me this, then he send. Send me this, then he send. Then they will give you the way they go pay. Because me, I go ask you when you want pay. You know, and you go give me when the time reach. Long. You know, long. Some self do the pick call and things. I mean, bad man, you know. Me kwame. Me kwame. You know. Hmm. So many do that your cameraman self you go collect. You know, if you the first person that will collect before you, the person will start video, though, you go collect self before you go collect. The people be fucking too much, you know. Seriously. And they lack communication as well. You know, they know will communicate, they know will call you when they know say they go default, they know will call you and make you like you know, give you heads up. No, when they reach when you call now, they won't, you know. Yeah, for a question for serious. Some of them they intentionally being question for. They be dark. Not say sometimes situations and pressure they feel make they do some things, but yo, you have to think about the other side too. You know how they get the bread for you. You have to think about all that. They need their bread to do more things. So say when your cousin B2 wants, bread will be available for your cousin. You know, they not build a company for just you. Armed robber sentence or if you poverty, take them into this sentence. Armed robbers. Somebody if they are you get strength, you go do different things. But in the I said no. Wait, no, Charlie. All I need is some cutlass, you know. Yeah. Enter town. Done. You know. Pass through some window and pick one or two and Jimmy. If you catch them to here and you go do. If they be gang, they go fit come and rape and sons, you know. He ain't near what than a robber. Won't sound so out there. You go to go rob. You see us, you won't fuck. You see how mean they be. It's crazy. You go on a job. So Oko Robbie. Oko for TV, mobile phones, laptops, sticker. Then you see some 90s, some woman they wear 90. So yeah. He has a shake some way. So yeah. You root. You want to tell people say, Charlie, me something tell you what. You don't get money by 1p. You don't get money. You go on a job. You won't pay on a job. Hey, Charlie. They be different, though. They be weirdos, you know. Like, bro, the adrenaline and things, don't be joke. Say you do on a robbery. Sorry. You want to penetrate something warm and wet, slippery, and buatupa like, you know? Yeah. Iyanfo, omo jim keke. Serious. Because your mind not for go there, you know? Your own is just take and go. but you can't take two, you won't fuck. You know? Actually, I'll say cool. Serious. You know, for wicked, you know? Very, very wicked people. When politicians want to do badness, it be here for the court to go do the badness. You understand? You understand? When rich people say want to do badness, it be here for the court to go do the badness. Because they know say in here for are ready to do badness. They are mean, they are wicked. You understand? They carry elections. See the Kum Lao. The Benoko is ready to head what be name? How Kumsin. Understand? Mokumami. No sympathy. She deserves it though, but you know, it's next level, you know, mean vibes to do that. Like, you know, Mami Penny. You spearhead them like that. Goldberg self no do that move self before. Goldberg with Sheko. Charlie. Bro. You see how mean they be? They are very, very fucking, bro. They are very, very fucking. So if you're here, try not to be poor. You know, try not to be poor because you understand. You understand? We're fucking guy. You gonna be too wicked, you know. You go shock yourself, say that one some James they talk about. We do on in from go, you know. I tell you, because that's when you be wealthy, you do have some empathy day, you know. If you get some empathy, and it's easy to let go of things, you know, because you know you have bigger fish to fry. So saying small things the way they feel on look and forgive and move. I not say wealth, you know, they determine how wicked somebody be, but bro, if you check society, rich people are easy to forgive. They forgive quickly, you know, easily compared to poor people, you know. Because yeah, life goes on. There's a lot of things going on, you know. Which on back forward. Nobody say they give our Kusi back forward. Don't be small. Hey, what has here? Maslow's theory of needs. If you're around them things, Inanimate, bro. I will open the microphone, make people come share them views on this topic, you know. Whether you oppose or you stand with it, make we hear your opinion, you know. Body. So maybe you're not one master someone that vibe said 2 billion or how is that far? But still at the count, you know. Yeah. Very soon. As you say, they're fooling with too much. That's true. Yeah, because which level? You be a microphone now. You know, can take mic and talk your own. They be an about stick them 4 hours, 5 hours, they meet per vibe, then they listen, they out, they laugh. Yeah, kebi. We left everything, put my head up. At the count, don't worry. Don't worry. Make kind, you know. It's like the third time, you know. Yeah. be steaming. I open the microphone, no be steaming. Yeah, everybody just did, you know, the massa. So I'm coming to Sunday Jai, they are here, no change. Don't worry. I hope you're not wait to you for a few minutes more. If you know, take, we could continue regardless.
I make two. Yes.
I mean, bomb two back on. See, 4. My ghost, I mean, very soon. Where not she? I say, you go shock them. The guys go to Tuesday. They go see, you know, come. My dog, him, bro. They won't change. We will create topic, come and discuss. Then he machine the way to the house. They listen. You just won't listen. Don't worry. Somebody say we'll come top if you share the stream money plus we. No, if that level, make me the actual. A joke, keke. Well, yeah, obviously if you dig Ghana, you go big. But streaming money, no. That the day I tell you, people say the YT sound I do K I mean pen, you know yeah. A joke, keke. Of a woman, they lie, they get away with him. Oh, yeah, of course. Bro, the world they go left though, you know, like a lot of people they make soft. Like there's a lot. Like I watch sometimes say, I don't know, but I don't know whether it's the food or something, but niggas really lose masculinity, you know, like niggas they get very feminine, like very, very feminine, you know. I see some video yesterday, some artists they promoted my song from the way they put that thing on my lip to how the facial expression, like they had a face like like Ona. Did they on some? Did they do them body soft? Like the intention they do soft, like Ona, the thing where the girls they call soft girl era. No, the boys do them a face soft. You know they to visualize. No, niggas if you take camera and you watch camera like this, like some gear. Which one too much sugar? Sickly a fashion. Shall I come? Watch it. Squeak. Bro, it be crazy. Niggas know my bad man. I'm a different, bro. I'm a different. And a bonnet should be like the bonnet sin. You know, the way the bonnet then almost come on with a lip balm thick, but now no shine it like, bro. The time with the SSC, the girls they put that thing for the lip plenty like that too. But right now the boys will not call man on that, no shine it, no much a bonnet. Then so like I was saying, okay, and I was okay, and someone's like, oh, so they ask, that be what the new girls like. The new girls, they like the soft niggas. The boys, they act like women. That be what they like. The bonnet wearing niggas. Plenty classic folk their phones, for real. And almost maybe. You don't see somebody comment on somebody, some boy comment on some boy in post for TikTok. Say try to use filter. Hey, I see a vex. So the boy they use raw level. You go comment say make the guy try to use make it a try make it. I should say it could be maybe it's a Ghanaian, but that page be Niger page in it. Try to use filter. I go check him page, senior filter guy. So they advise somebody say make also check guy said the new Tana baby use filter like for real. I feel say a lot of boys like the new boys plenty be batty. Serious. See, there's a lot of batty boys low key for no more serious. Serious they but say on person do heavy. Serious. I say some boys won't bend over. May they insert something in them. Serious. They wait. Make order. They plenty pa. Sometimes they talk to. Say in train I be Ghana boy. We be like they open up to the girl. They made the girl they know say yeah. Them with it. But I get girl, but I say he feel to do that. But you know, be comfortable with it, but he feel that be what he wants. You go to open up to him clients. They tell him clients say personal trainer where you get clients, female clients. They tell them say unya be do true, but you get girl. Ghana boy for London. Personal trainer. So obviously a ball. Right now they ball. Right now the way they ball too, Someone be the TikTok, he balking down there, shake it do now. Every time when you go in contact, it dance. When you see him for the FYP, it shaking ass. They bone. Then be skinny guy where he start his gym where he can't ball. How they ask him, we say, into the match on here then. What did they do? No? The thing they do not match up people with the match. Right now they make gym self make scary. If one can hold you, two can rape you. I swear. I swear, bro. Right now, they go gym. What I say? The only thing you take CB, the way that they do them about you. They born and saying, bro. Plenty deal. I see. I say the girls they comment that and say, yeah, the Ghana they plenty deal. Nobody the one they dance with that lumba. This one be different one. The one they dance with that lumba, I be they be in waste. No be ammo. This one is different one. Some boy be. He post picture of the time, boy. Some skinny guy. All of a sudden, no macho. You know, I see. No, they pose. We know they whine in him. Hey, Charlie. The dance to the. I thought so. You know, see, I toss keke. DL for DL. Bro, the sickness they go bring, because most of them to be by, you know, they go spread serious sickness, Charlie. You know, be small sickness, so BBB, nyama nyama bi. They will bring things more than HIV. I'm the nyama nyama bi. As I say, nyama nyama bi, bro. Because a place where they insert them at sense, it be waste product they pass there. Waste. Oh, don't you? Yeah. You know? Somebody in Mutuoni in Katenquine, you know, after digestion, waste product, that be where they insert, fucking idiots. Then they will take go put the girl there, pum pum. Then, the girl them too. Charlie. Easy, oh. It's rough. Big up Senegal, they sport there. But fire, if you they suspect, say girls where they like soft boys, go be less bobo. Bro, you see the new team, you said the new girls, they don't have minds of their own, They Jimmy like the boys, no. Bro, see that? I see some video where the cross dresser, no. He said they eat the girls. He said the girls they pay him to eat them. See, hey. Charlie, that crowd there, I pray for you people, Serious. That cry make some way. It makes some way. Because you see, the scene, Obia on Shisha. So the people where they won't be influencers, no. Obia on Shisha. Everybody won't link with somebody to, some collab, everybody won't talent, So it go be wild. Yeah. Fitness instructors won't be influencers. They won't link the people with the lifetime influencer. They this one, yeah, in the name of creative content. So if this be your influencers, what will happen to the people where they take the influence? What I say? Yare, be brave. But they're gonna one for prepare, one for the strap though, heavy, or one for read, yeah. When I forget some girl where they, they be solid. They like niggas where they be solid, be this lip balm niggas, this bonnet niggas. These niggas where they forced to get pink lips. These niggas where they won't cut picture like this. Hey, that me one of my vexy, bro. They like selfie to pass those people. Say your upper lip. Be that small. And your lower lip self no big like that. But open say, oh yeah, now say gifty. You want to look like gifty. But Sam. Samuel. But you want to look like gifty. So when you cut picture, then you suck your upper lip. And you push out your lower lip. Because Girls will take lips when we see them. We think about blowjob. You man where you want have thicker lower lip. No, what you want me to see you like? When we see girls with big lips, it be blowjob, and since they come out and say, oh, would they imagine say, okay, that means say the clit to go big, Yeah, them sons where would it, or in morph, say right now they're kissing there, it's kissing there, hey, wow, kissing there, hey, wow, kissing there, actually, some way, we know the me how they think about those things, kissing there long, what I say. So you, the man, where you the coach picture where you do so, and then I'll say, how you want me to see you? Ama, bem Lama, I be speaker now.
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, man?
Oh,
Thanks for letting me in.
Lama, I be you
How
that.
you doing? Yeah, that's me. That's me.
All right. Hey,
How
Charlie
you doing?
Lama, now the accent will take entire year with that. No small.
I know now.
No small.
I know now.
What's up?
How you been? So,
Good, man.
What's your entire premise? Because I want to make sure. Is your entire premise that poor people are more likely to be wicked than rich people? Is that your stance?
Charlie Lama, you be Ghana boy or you be Nigerian?
Mm-hmm.
You be Nigerian?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, based in what? Based in the States?
Yeah, the state Cali.
Right. Charlie,
yeah.
If I cool down for you,
I just want to have a look. I like, hey, people like, oh, this space talking about something. I just want to have a more, conversation or dialogue or.
Charlie, the way we see Nigerians as most authentic way, we expect say we can't give you some, So what? They born you for the Yankee there?
No.
How long have you been in? How long have you been in the States?
I basically grew up. I came in when I was young. I basically grew up here.
Right. Anyway, you have passed. You go feed do. You go feed do. You are right. Yeah. You go feed do. You go feed do.
You funny nah. You funny.
You go feed do. So what was your question? What were you saying?
No. I really want to know, is that your stand that poor people are more likely to be weak?
Yeah.
Okay, so because for me, before I actually have a little dialogue, I really want to understand. In less than 30 seconds, can you give me like the reason why you think poor people are more likely to be wicked than poor people?
I already gave my reasons, but anyway, let me just round it back for you. So sometimes because of situations and pressure from family and that, some of them are breadwinners. They'll do anything to make money, And the topic came off the back of a situation that happened in Ghana. A woman took loan from a loan company, and they've gone to recover the loan. Four men went to a house to recover the loan. She's seen 4 men in the house with their little van or a little car. This woman decided to carry her son to go have an altercation with them. During the altercation, she had people recording the altercation, When they tried to take her phone, she also got physical with them and she got pushed with her son in her hand. Now she's got the whole country's sympathy, everyone is behind her. She even went to an interview. She had her son in her arms still, just to get sympathy. So basically, this is what poor people would do. They will take loans and still play victim, guilt trip you, and then get the whole country behind them. Now the whole country is talking down on this company. These 4 men, they've been arrested. They might lose their job, bro. Bare fuckery. And I give example of in Africa, because in the States sometimes rich people go on robberies and bank robberies and but yeah, in Africa, a lot of armed robbers are poor people. You get it? Poor people go to native doctors to go get what they call blood money. You get desperate. They're ready to kill someone for money. Sometimes a native doctor is even a fraud, usually a fraud. He will also take money from the poor man consulting him for money. You see the cycle?
Okay. Can I speak now?
Yeah.
I think I grasp where you're coming from, right? So you talk about morality, right?
Yeah.
Morality as a barometer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, right, saying that because the person, most poor people are armed robber, right? You give an anecdotal situations, right?
Yeah.
Saying that because this person went and borrowed loans and stuff like that, right? So the rich people you're talking about, like, because don't forget, majority of our own biases are shaped by our environment that we live in, right? And
Charlie Lama, this is your accent, yeah. Charlie, why you there with white people? What? Do you live in a white area?
No. Like, you see, that's the problem. That's called internalized racism, where you think because someone talk proper, I mean, you have to.
No, but listen, bro, yours is like, bro, you sound like a white boy, I swear. But anyway.
No, I'm not white, but the point that I think that's another problem where we think that because a black man can talk proper, you gotta have some type of influence from the white man. Right?
Yeah, but hold on, I'm not saying you're sounding proper though. You sound white. That doesn't mean.
I sound white, but that's the whole point.
Yeah,
why do I sound white? Why can't I be a black man? I mean, so what makes you think that I sound white?
Jay-Z sounds proper. Jay-Z sounds proper, but he doesn't sound white. You get it?
No, I'm asking you what the entirety of sounding white is.
That's how white people talk.
Like what?
Majority white people. That's how they talk. When you're watching the news, most of the white people, this is how they talk.
The top.
Yeah.
Because I've heard a lot of black successful men who talk like me. I don't base my perspective off.
Jay-Z's a successful man though. Like. Jay-Z's a successful man, but he doesn't talk like you.
Yeah, but that's different people, right? But you can't say because one person sounds the same. But I don't want to deviate from the reality itself, right? So we're talking about morality, saying that because a poor person is an armed robber, is so-called evil, right? So if that's the case, right? Because I think we all heard of capitalism before. Because I live in a state, even in Africa, where rich people usually choose profit over people. Right, where because you're talking about barometer of evilness, right? Where these people literally choose profit over people. Basically, they paralyze. They put profit over people, right? Where basically they don't care if someone is struggling. They don't care if people can't pay the bills. Like Walmart don't care if their employees or can pay for the bills. Mm-hmm. If the employees can even go to work, right? They don't have any empathy, right? Mm-hmm. Because all they care about is the quarterly. Oh, every quarter we make 106 billion people, right? Mm-hmm. So basically that can also be being so-called evil, right? Because you don't care about all the people in the struggle, right? And also too, let's talk about evil people because we're talking about African politicians, right?
But hold on. Hold on. Walmart is not stealing from you, though. You've been employed. They have rules and regulations. You need to go by.
Do you know what exploitation is, though?
Yeah, I know what exploitation is.
But yeah, exploitation is basically stealing hard labor and not paying the equal. It's basically they're not paying the equal like what someone's supposed to get paid for.
But you have every right to leave, though. You're not being forced to stay.
But you see that's another thing, right? But that's the whole point. In every system in America is capitalist, right? So basically, how do you expect someone, right? So basically, you just literally prove my point where these people have no choice because of the environment that this system create, where basically they have to get exploited. So these are rich people doing it. Basically, these people have no option to go. They don't have, because no matter, you go to Walmart, it's the same system. Go to Target, it's the same system. Go to what type of corporation you go to, they exploit people, right? So basically, these rich people you were talking about have created this environment where people basically have to be exploited. So basically, you literally just prove my point that people have no options. was to work for this corporation. They have no option. They literally have to work for the because they have bills to pay. They have to eat. They have to do, but they're not getting paid equally, right? And also to let's shift the focus because I think you kind of aiming towards Africa, right? Let's lose Africa as a whole, right? Like Nigeria, right? We see a lot of corrupt politicians who are we can call rich people, right? Literally traveling, right? They're riding the big cars, you know what I mean? Mercedes Benz, right? No, riding the Ferrari. Like I was looking at some stuff. They have Ferrari, they have Bentleys, they have stuff, and the average Nigerian does not.
Lama, where are you saying from again?
Look, I say I'm Niger.
Right? Now hold on. Where you from for Yankee? Why you say you stay for Yankee?
California. I'm in Cali.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Your accents, you know, there, bro. Some way, you know. I'm not gonna lie, you, bro. Your accents.
No. Don't try to shift towards my accent. Let's try to have more of a conversation, right?
Right. Go
so I'm because right now you're saying trying to figure out my background, my accent does not deflect from the fact of the argument. Go on. Yeah, I literally came to talk about the topic, right? Yeah. So basically, you bring in my accent, my background. I already 3 times state my where I'm from and what state I am, right? That is not still that's called deflection. When instead of like I'm saying right in Africa, right?
Lama, you sound like you the fool, you know. I don't gonna lie you. They sound like they said that the fool, you know. I don't gonna lie you. I feel like if you got that boy where you said that they come here, they come fool. I don't gonna lie you. Serious.
How am I?
If you don't say the fool, stop the fool and then get serious. You know.
No. Okay. It's what I'm saying, Shala. I want you to counter. Like everything I say, I just talk about in America where capitalism, where rich people create an environment where they exploit people. I talk about Africa where just rich politicians are seeing poor people struggling. They can't even afford it. They can't even afford proper health care, especially in Nigeria. We just literally saw we just saw like Anthony Joshua literally that just got killed, like where his friend died because there was no sufficient ambulances, right? So basically I literally talk about where this rich politicians, right, extract.
Lama, hold on. Joshua's friend didn't die because of ambulance, you know.
Yeah,
they died instantly. There was no way ambulance could have saved them.
I'm talking about trying to get him into the hospital.
Right.
Like where basically they literally put him in another car to take him to
the hospital.
That's what I'm talking about, right? This rich people you were talking about create this environment. He's lucky he's rich, right? He's lucky he have a car that can take him, right? He's not an average a man, right?
Mm-hmm.
He has people that can take him, right? But how you think about those regular Nigerians who probably don't have a car that they can put him in,
mm-hmm.
right? Don't have the stuff, right?
Yeah.
But guess what happened? These are the same systems created by rich people, so-called rich people. So basically, when we talk about morality, talking about poor people are more likely to be wicked. Don't you think that's wicked that the average Nigerian can't have a proper health care? That the average Nigerian can't have a proper education? That the average Nigerian can't even have proper to better health care, better housing, better school, better food for them to even eat, right? So do you think that that's an evil condition that the rich politicians created in Africa?
It is, but
what? What's the but?
Comparing what a poor man will do. A poor man is ready to poison your water.
Mm-hmm.
Even the whatever food it is, the poor man is ready to poison it just to make profit off it. Do you get it?
Mm-hmm. So I couldn't see the same logic if poor people were so evil.
Rich government won't poison you.
They won't poison you. Okay, first of all, let's take America because I'm in the U.S., right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the U.S. government? Because the U.S. is the biggest economy, right?
Yeah.
Of the entire world, right? Do you know the atrocity that the U.S. government have done towards Black Americans? They literally poison that. Have you ever heard of Flint, Michigan, where the U.S. government have been convicted of poisoning their own citizen?
Yeah.
Their own citizen, right? These are rich people we're talking about. Right, mm-hmm. so and also too, these are, don't forget, rich people are the ones sending young kids to go die in a war. Right now, America is in war right now, right?
Mhm.
Guess who are going to be the victim of those wars? Poor people. These are poor American people who joined those army to get some type of economical liberation.
Rich kids joined the army too.
Huh?
Rich kids joined the army too. Dan Bilzerian is a rich kid. He still joined the
okay.
army.
For
though.
example, let's do Trump. Trump was so rich, right? For a draft, his rich friends, his rich parent find a way how to not get him to get drafted, right? So basically, I think rich people are more likely to commit crime because when you have so much money, right? When you have so much money, you think things don't apply to you. You can do whatever you want to do. You can do anything you want to do because there's no type of consequences. Because the entire stuff is like, if I have money, I can get away with things. I can go with a lot of stuff. So basically, for you to say, if that's the case, if poor people are so evil, now basically mean there should be more people. Like people should be killing each other more, right? But the point out, we can't say the environment that you live in are created by rich people. Right now we see Bill Gates, right? Let's see Bill Gates, who's worth, I think he's worth over $250 billion, right? Literally going to Africa right now and using Africans, you as an African, right? We as an African, where they're using Africans as a lab rat. These rich people you're talking about have been using Africans, we as Africans, as lab rat to test their products, right? So they can use that to go make more profit. So basically, this is the rich people you're trying to shield so much are using our people. You using the youth, right?
Mm-hmm.
As lab rat. So how do you feel about your people being used as lab rats? Because some type of corporation, some type of medical institution want to test out of drugs. How you feel as an African where this big corporation who are making so much money are using our people as lab rats?
Do you have solid evidence on that?
Oh yeah, I can prove it. Where saying that Africa have been used as lab rat.
Drop it then. Let's see. Send it. Let me post it on the space. Of course, I know Toxic Rich will be innocent though. But what I'm saying is, poor people be more wicked. Like what poor people will go extreme. They could do extreme things.
So
compared to what rich people do.
What's extreme to you? Because you're probably so basically I'm gonna post this, right? I'm gonna post this because extreme. So basically,
extreme is loaning a friend money, yeah, and then when it's time to pay, you go to him for the money, and then they kill you. Hold on, they kill you. There's a case like that in Ghana. You know, I
just posted it. My bad.
A guy got killed and bent. You know, cause he went after his money that he loaned a friend. That's poor people behavior. Did you get it?
So basically, you think rich people will not do the same to hide their crime?
Not really. Rich people will rather go court or something. You understand? They rather go to court.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
So okay. For example, right? Because we're all from Africa. You're from Africa too, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let's use it. Right. We have seen where rich people have used their money to lock people up. Let's be honest. Let's have a very human interaction, right?
Yeah.
We've seen where these rich people literally will literally take advantage of a poor person who have no. You can tell in the court system of Africa, if you're richer, you have so much leverage over a poor person because you can buy people, right?
Yeah.
So basically, you can tell, right? A rich person can literally kill anybody. You can, it's like, for example, if I was I want $1 billion, and like, let's say I was a billionaire, I go to Africa, I can literally do anything, and nothing will happen to me. Literally, nothing will happen to me because you usually, like, I think you literally see where government officials who are rich people have been taking lands for poor people, and those poor people cannot fight back because they don't have the economical leverage to fight back. So basically, don't you think that's evil? For because there's other cases where
Africa is not what you think it is, you know.
No, what do you mean? Africa,
you're not gonna get away with stuff anymore. Like people don't get away with rubbish.
Get away with stuff. What we not get away with stuff. So basically, what happened with you say get away with stuff. What happened with all of the loans and the IMF loan Nigeria has been collecting? Right, is vanishing. Nobody knows where the money is going. Right. What about this country? I forget the name. I'm have to rethink it. Right. Where they found the biggest diamond. Right. Mm-hmm. And guess what happened? No, like the poor people don't even know where the money went because the rich people took it and squandered it. So these are the things that I'm talking about. Right. These people don't care if an average Nigerian person died of simple disease, right? Like, for example, I literally heard that a Nigerian girl was killed because he got bitten by a snake, and the hospital don't have don't have antivenom, right? And this beautiful girl literally just lost her life, right? Basically, that's someone's daughter. That's someone's somebody that lost their life because what happened? This incompetent leaders who are rich don't want to literally spend money to create antivenoms. So, do you think that's evil, fate, father?
So listen, in America, haven't you ever heard people dying of snake bites?
Yes, snake bite, but you never heard of saying that they died of snake bite because the hospital don't have antivenom.
Yeah, it happens. You
see the difference, right,
bro? Where's things happen in America as well, bro? Don't make it look like America is superior and it's all good. Things happen in America as well, bro. I'm not deflecting, bro. Things happen in America as well. Weird things happen as well. People make mistakes. There are hospitals in America that lack staff as well, So yeah.
Let's take it, right. I was hearing that you're talking about things more. Let me honest. Where do most Nigerian or African ladies travel to when they get sick?
The States, UK.
Why do you think so?
Because bad health care.
But don't you just say in your own wealth, in your own mouth, is saying that America have their own issue, they have their own stuff. But according like every politician, we can tell throughout the time, every politician, instead of building competent hospitals for poor people, right? Think about it.
But listen, they go out there to go. They don't come on the NHS. Over here, we have something called NHS. They don't come on NHS. They go to private hospitals over there. Do you get it? Over here, the NHS is shit. It's rubbish. You can have cancer, and it will take you years to even be seen or start. What do you call it? Chemo. Because there's a long queue. Mm-hmm. So it's a shit health system as well over here. But these politicians you're talking about, they come to see private hospitals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, why? And the regular people are struggling, right?
Yeah, regular people over here are struggling as well.
Yeah, but think about this. These people are rich people, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So literally, just put my point that rich people don't have any type of morality. They don't care if poor people don't have proper health, proper access to private health care because regular Americans can't afford private hospitals, right? You just literally put my point that poor people have no morality when it comes to poor people because instead of building a competent hospital that
But Lamar, I'm not saying rich people are angels though.
No. But
what I'm telling you is poor people will do worse things. Listen, what I'm telling you, poor people will do worse things in their situation. They will do worse things. Do you get what I mean? Rich people easily forgive and forget. Poor people don't easily forgive and forget. Do you get it?
So name me a person you say people forgive and forget, right? I want you to name me because this is all objective. We're just having a subjective matters, right? Basically, it's point of view, right?
Mm-hmm.
So because for example, it just depends where your family, your structures, people where you grow up probably change the way how you view life, right? So basically, like I can't shame you from having those type of perspective, right? Because I can't. But the reality that you just can't generalize, right? Which basically, I know people usually talk in generality, right? Which is, I can't blame you for that. But for you to say poor people are more likely to be wicked than rich people by using small anecdotal experience, saying that because this poor person I know do the same thing. So I don't think you have enough data, right, to come to that conclusion, because in reality right now most people are struggling in America due to capitalism, which is being run by rich people, right? So basically in Africa it's the same issue, that a regular African is struggling due to the actions of rich people. So basically I can give you countless amount of time where poor people have paid a price due to rich people not
Lamar,
basically distributing money.
Lamar, do you think a rich man will rob you of your phone at midnight
Okay.
in America? I'm asking you a question.
Yeah, no.
Do you think a rich man will kill you over your phone or your sneakers?
I don't know, because I have never been robbed by a rich person, and the same way too, I have never been robbed by a poor person. So can I say it never existed? So basically, it's like, because basically you've never experienced getting robbed by a rich person. So basically, it don't happen, correct?
You really think a rich man will rob you of your phone?
All right. So basically, you bring one, say a rich man will not rob you for your phone. What about a rich man robbing you someone of their life? Your phone can be replaced, right? You can buy another phone, right? Anyone can afford a phone, right? So basically, me not having proper access to healthcare can rob me of my life. So which one is more evil? Someone who can probably steal your phone, or someone you can die because they're not providing proper healthcare?
Is it directly? Like, hold on. Is it directly though? Are they killing you directly, or it's just the system?
Yeah, they're killing me directly because consciously they know the best thing for them to do is to create a better healthcare for their own people to survive, but they still refuse to. Right? So basically, this is a conscious decision. It's not like these people saying that, oh, we don't know what's happening. These people, especially with African leaders, when they're actually flying out, right? They know the hospital is trash. They know the hospital is run down, where people know that. That's why they don't even trust their own hospital, because they know if they go there they'll die. Basically, they're doing consciously, right? Which relatively affect regular people. Correct?
Don't you think it affects rich people as well when it comes to healthcare? That's why they get to travel outside their country to go get private healthcare.
Mm-hmm. So first of all, let's go with African leaders, right? Which are rich politicians, right?
Yeah.
They have I don't know, because I'm out to post it. You know, major of them die with billions of dollars in UK accounts.
Yeah.
Right. So basically, with that $1 billion, do you think they could have used that money to build proper healthcare for their own people?
Yeah.
Do you think that?
Yeah, they could have.
They could have. So why did they do it?
Selfishness.
Which is evil.
And I'm telling you again, I'm not saying rich people are angels. What I'm telling you is poor people are more wicked compared to rich people.
All right. Do you know what's wickedness, right? For example, I can justify the need of poor people because they're doing things out of scarcity, right? Basically, scarcity make people do things they're not willing to do, right? Scarcity, men do stuff out of scarcity, right? Scarcity will make people the lack of something, right? Because it happen, like you said, a rich man will not go rob you, right? So basically, this guy do it out of scarcity. He have no options for him to survive. He have to go steal or do whatever stuff.
You think he's got no options though?
Hold on a second. The option is either go steal to go get that phone, to buy food.
You really think that's the only option though?
Okay, so the question is like, do you think the rich people also have an option to not steal from, embezzle money, and provide proper health care? a person who have excess amount of money is still choosing, right, to still leave poor people to struggle instead of using maybe 10% of his embezzlement to create a proper healthcare for his own people. Which one do you think is evil? Someone who have access to excessive wealth, but choose to not care about the health about his own people, or someone who's basically trying to survive? Which one do you think is more evil?
I'm reminding you again, I'm not saying rich people are angels.
No, I'm asking you, which one do you think is more likely to be wicked? Someone who's basically doing something to survive, or someone who have access to wealth, where basically their family are not starving, right? They have access wealth. But you know African politicians, they eat so much that their belly hangs, right? So basically they have access to all type of healthcare, all type of food, right? But the average man can't afford one meal a day, right?
Mhm.
So think about a guy basically who's trying to basically rob, like you could say, rob to try to make sure he have a one meal a day. Then someone who has millions of dollars, but still refuses to help people. Who's more evil? Someone who's intentionally doing harm, even though he's not lacking anything. I think I think that person is more evil because happy you don't like anything, but you still choose to be evil. That means because the poor man do things because he's doing out of scarcity, but you have all type of wealth, but you still chooses to be evil. Kind of shows you more evil than the poor person.
The poor person,
intentions are too different.
The poor person
Go ahead.
could choose to go work and make money instead of robbing. The rich can also take some percentage of what he's stealing to create jobs as well. Do you get it?
All right. So
and usually, hold on. Usually,
Mhm.
politicians won't take 100% of they won't loot everything. They'll do bits, like some 20% of it. Do you get it? But a poor man will go all out and even take someone's life in the process, and even rape as well. Say a poor man goes on a robbery job, they will rape and steal, and they might even kill. Rich man will loot, but will still do something. They might even do a fucking foundation and then take the rest. Akufado, Cathedral, they dig some hole for you people. At least they dig some hole, where they dash away. Yeah, you see how the thing there. But poor man, yeah, it come take, kill, and destroy, and dash away.
All right, so you're talking about kill and destroy, right?
Yeah.
So basically, right now the war right now happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
The war happening, like which poor people are the victim of those war, right? This is a rich individual, rich politician starting those wars.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So basically, you're talking about chaos and destruction. These people are literally sending young poor kids into a war, especially in America, where
rich people die too.
Oh my God!
Yeah, rich people die too. Why you, bro? You're trying to make it look like they just targeted poor people. Okay. Rich people die too. What are you saying?
Yeah. Okay. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you all the stats because for me, I can only speak from my own environment, right? Do you know there are no military recruitment in rich neighborhood versus poor neighborhood? Do you know there's way more military recruitment in poor neighborhoods than the rich neighborhood? Why do you think that, the Faith? Why do you think that?
It's where the demand is.
Where the demand is. And
Yeah.
why do you think someone want to join the military for?
To make money, obviously.
To make money. So yeah. So basically, according to yourself, you say rich people.
Yeah, rich neighborhood, maybe, bro. They've gone uni, they're studying medicine and that. Do you know what I mean? Poor neighborhoods.
And also too, do you know what neighborhood also have? Because I'm in the state, right? You know what neighborhood also have liquor stores and all type of bad health choices, right? When it comes to food, do you know what neighborhood have those type of things?
The poor neighborhood.
poor neighborhood, right?
Because that's what they want. It's what they want, and it's demand.
Basically, and guess what happened?
It's demand. That's what they want.
Well, hold on. Well, who deliberately put those things in there?
Because that's what they demand. Obviously, they study.
Rich people, right?
Listen, hold on. People. They would do a survey and know that this neighborhood, they want the alcohol, they want the coke, they want the weed. Do you get it? And yeah, it will be made available for them because they want it. That's why even the drug dealers like to go to certain areas. They even grew up in those same areas. Because that's where the market is. Why would you go, say you're a drug dealer in Brixton, and then you want to go to you want to go to Central London to go sell drugs. Meanwhile, the market is big in Brixton. There's a lot of junkies in Brixton. Do you get it?
But the question is like, you're just saying that, well, this you bring an anecdotal what's called it? You bring anecdotal circumstances, right? Like I told you, right? These people choose profit over, right? Over people. So
poor people choose profit as well. Right? Poor people choose more profit.
So basically, can we both agree that both people, poor people versus rich people? But I think rich people have no lack. They have nothing to lacking, right? So the question, like, why would a big belly politicians, right? We the big belly where basically like you can literally throw a rock around it and then they already have basically have their own gravitational pull. That's how obese they are, right? Seeing an average girl, an average kid struggling to eat, don't even have meal to do, right? I think that person is more likely to be wicked. Because what happened? How can you walk around, drive with your big Benz every single day and see people struggling, but yet don't do any actions to change those things, right? So basically, anybody that consciously know that they can do an effective change that can actually help a lot of people, but choose not to help those people, I think that person is more likely likely to be evil. Because what happened? They know that in one finger they can actually change the life of millions of people, but they choose not to do it.
Right, let me read this comment to you. Two rich African politicians typically aren't from wealthy backgrounds. Our system rewards loud and popular poor people who get to the position with their poor mindset. Valid. So yeah, obviously, most of these African politicians come from poor backgrounds, and then when they make it, their greed is different, you know?
Yeah,
because they've never been.
You just literally proved my point. They came from a rich background.
Yeah, but you listen. You were talking about America and all that. You were comparing America to Africa.
Matter. Africa, where we told you like they all came from a rich background, and they're still stealing from poor people. They have no reason to steal, right? Imagine because you're talking about but a poor person go rob you. You don't matter. A rich person.
Bro, you can't compare. You can't compare an American politician's corruption level to an African politician's corruption level. Seriously, it's big difference. You can't compare.
What do you mean you can't?
Because
what do you mean? I want.
Because there's more scrutiny in America, in the American system. Like, you know, you be investigated. Over there in Africa, you know, less investigation, you know, less scrutiny, you know. But in the States or in the UK, yeah, you get proper, like, you know what I mean? They'll properly scrutinize you, make sure like you be investigated and all that.
Investigated, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to check out Congress in the United States, right? These people are getting paid $100 and I think they're getting paid like $120,000 a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in less than 5 years, they're worth $20 million. I think that's physically. Don't forget, none of them have been convicted. I think it's possible. Someone making an average $110,000 a year in less than 5 years are worth over $20-30 million.
Don't they have their private businesses?
No. Let me try again.
I'm asking you.
No.
How do you know?
because majority of them are doing insider trading. Insider trading is the people that have information about things, right? They have information about things that will happen, and because they have this information that poor people don't have information to, they will bet against or towards the stock market. For example, right, with the war with Iran, right? Think about it. If I was working in the government, I know the war will happen. Guess what happened? I'm probably gonna do a call option on majority of those military stocks, those military complex stocks, right? But people don't have this type of foreknowledge to know what's happening.
Is that illegal though? Is it illegal to do
illegal,
that?
Yes, yeah, it's illegal. But guess what happened? These people are not being held accountable. So what's he talking about?
What, it's illegal to invest in the military stock?
Yes. It's illegal for them to do insider stock trading. Yes, it's illegal. You can look it up. It is illegal.
Right, hold on.
People are doing it. They're still doing it. And
how much you said they're earning a month?
No, a year. They're making 102. I think the average salary of that stuff is $120,000 a year. So basically divided by 12, they may get around $9,000 after tax, right? Don't forget these people still have to get taxed. So after tax, the pay home is probably $65,000, $70,000, right? So basically they're taking less than $5,000 to $6,000 a year. No, $5,000 to $6,000 a month. But in less than 5 years, they're worth $20 million.
Yeah, but this is where using the opposition comes in. You know what I mean? They'll get more opportunities with their position that they've got, which I don't think is illegal. Because, yeah, some people will be bribing, but yeah, they'll call it a gift. Do you get it? Awarding contracts and that. That's not illegal. You award someone a contract and then they give you a gift. It's not illegal, is it?
Okay, so that's not.
What?
That's not called bribery. Basically, mean me giving you as a gift.
It's not. It's not. If you listen, like I said, if you've awarded someone a contract and they come back and show appreciation with a gift, say they're giving you like 10% of whatever they got. But they're not telling you they are bribing you. They're telling you this is a gift. Is that illegal? No. You just benefited of your position in
basically
government.
we are gonna see here saying that, for example, if I'm a construction company, I go give a campaign person $20 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I would want something in return?
Of course, yeah.
And what do we call this type of thing called? Bribery.
Yeah,
right?
but what I'm saying is, you when you receive that after giving the contract. What about you receive that money after giving the contract?
Well, what do I mean? Okay.
Say it's a form of appreciation. You've awarded this contract to this contractor, and then he's come back to give you. He's come back to give you money. That's not illegal, isn't it?
So basically, right? It's called bribery, right? Bribery basically means doing something in exchange of something in return, right? In Africa, I play be like, oh, it's not bribery, right? But American way of doing things is called legalize corruption, right? Mm-hmm. Legalize corruption, but Africa is under scrutiny because if a politician take money and give a mining company a right to go build to go mine on a land, that's corruption. But when U.S. politicians do the same thing, it's just called campaign money. There's nothing wrong with it, right? Mm-hmm. Look, the reality is that we come to morality, right? I think rich people are more likely to be wicked because but they have the option to help people, but yet they choose not to. So basically, that's my entire premise is that these rich people, they can without they can take 10% of their worth to help people, but instead they choose to be wicked.
You can't say they choose not to though, because politicians always do less than what they can do. They at least they do less. Do you get it? So say they have to build a four bedroom or whatever, like 100 houses. Politicians will rather build like 20 and sit on the 80. At least they made an effort.
Building at all. Forget about the 20s. These people are not building at all. So let's forget about the 20. Look, if African leaders were doing those 20 so-called percentage you were talking about, I think Africa would have probably have more of a more better situation.
I'll give you an example. The Ghanaian government a few years ago wanted to build a cathedral to thank God. They only dug a big hole and left it. You get at least they dug a hole. You get what I mean? They made effort. You know, land was ready. Yeah, some people got paid, obviously. So people got employment off that to dig a big hole. So yeah, they always make an effort. They're not gonna steal it. But a poor man will steal everything and go and might kill you in the process and rape your wife.
Alright. You say rape your wife, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you heard of I forget his name. It's one of those princes in I think it's in England, right? I think you heard of it, right? There's a royalty, right? Right? Who is being accused of sleeping with underage girl?
Yeah, Andrew.
Right? Yeah, Andrew, right? So basically you talk about raping. This I'm talking about rich royalty people who are here sleeping with underage girls. Underage girl.
Have you seen any tape of him raping anyone?
Look, they have
all right, so hold on. So far, all the tapes you've seen, do you see any girl restraining or fighting or avoiding him? Because there are a few tapes on the internet.
Let me try there, right? When you have the time, I want you to go. I don't know. I'm probably gonna find it, right? Where this Andrew, right? Mm-hmm. There's a video of him where he was chasing around this little girl around. Well,
wasn't the little girl giggling? Wasn't she laughing and that?
So basically, you trying to justify. Forget about giggling. And
I'm not trying to justify, bro. Listen.
No, trying to justify.
Listen, with this Epstein thing, I'm not really big on it because I feel like girls will make their own decision and make their mistake, and then later come back and play victim and push blames on people. You know what I mean? Like these girls took their passport and flew out. Mm-hmm. Went to do their thing, and then years later they call FBI and start saying things.
And guess what happened? And who were those people doing bad things to this poor girls you talking about flying out to them? Who were those people doing it? Come on, come on, ding 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 ding.
Come on, bro. Ding, ding.
Come on.
What are you saying? So hold on. So Lama, listen. So say your boy calls you and say, "Yo, I've got this Airbnb 4-bedroom, and I've got 4 girls coming." Yeah. What are you doing? Like, let's go spend the weekend. Are you gonna turn it down?
On a second, right? Right now, we're talking about, but we're talking about someone over 18, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But these, I'm talking about these rich people, these elite people are in an island full of underage girls. So let's forget about whatever, if the girl went there by herself or whatever stuff is.
Bro,
hold on a second.
On that same document, there are girls that were over 18. What about that?
Yeah, I know there was a girl over 18. I'm talking about the girls who were under, right? Basically, don't.
We don't know. We don't even know that.
We don't know.
We don't know that. Because seriously, listen.
So the question, like, if that's the case, why is Prince Andrew being charged if there's no evidence?
Yeah, but what if you didn't know? What if these girls, bro? Some of these girls, they look matured. Maybe they deny. Maybe he asked that they even deny. Because bro, listen, over here in UK, a lot of girls go clubbing, underage girls go clubbing and they'll tell people that they're 18 and later they find out they're younger and people get in trouble. Girls are bad like that.
All right, so let me tell you, because I don't know if you actually paying attention to the Epstein file. I'm talking about a network, right? A network of organization who basically are known that this guy Epstein, right, Jeffrey Epstein, orchestrated to get young girls, right? Basically mean they run an entire gang ring, like a gang type of stuff where they're getting young girls, right? Kidnap. I'm talking about sex slaves, man.
Yeah, but hold on, there are poor pedophiles as well, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, pedophilia is not just for the rich.
No. But wait, you see right there, right?
Even poor people are bigger are very extremely big on pedophilia more than even rich people.
So basically, do you think poor people have? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Do you think poor people have the money, right, to basically create a network, right? Basically mean trying to get young girls, right, where they kidnapping young girls into an island. Do you think a poor person have that?
No.
Okay, question. You don't have that, right? So question, right? Like, let me tell you
that. But a poor teacher will finger a student.
Okay. Look. So your entire stuff is
no organization needed.
Saying that
organization, right? No organization needed. They will just poor man will get it done regardless because he's a pedophile. It's got nothing to do with finance.
Let's use America right now, right?
Yeah.
Let's America because I can't. But the UK is doing their own thing, which I congratulate them for doing that, right?
Mm-hmm.
In America, there were multiple politicians and rich people, oligarchies, right? You know, like for example, Bill Gates was in that file where basically he was out here sleeping with the secretary and giving STD to his own wife. You know that, right? He actually said that, right? So you gotta ask Epstein, do you have any stuff, right? So basically, these people are not right. Think about it. I think we all know about authority of power, right? Basically, this guy worth a lot of $millions taking advantage of a young girl working for him, right? Mm-hmm. So basically, we're looking at the intent, right? This guy, right? These are rich billionaires, right? Right now, at this moment, let's have a little stuff, right? If a poor person is being convicted of pedophilia right now, right? Don't you think he will go to jail right now in America?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but right now, these people who are in the Epstein file are not being charged for it. And guess what happened? They're trying to downplay, right? It basically trying to gaslight the entire population to say, oh, it's fake, it's this, it's that, right? So basically, it kind of proved that rich people are more likely to do evil stuff because they know there's no type of consequences or ramification of their actions. So basically, it kind of shows like it really proved that more evil people are more likely to do evil because there's no consequences for it. So, question I'm gonna ask you: who's more likely to do more evil? Someone who knows that there's consequences, or someone who knows that I can do it and there'll be no consequences? So, who's more likely to do more evil?
Hold on. You think these rich people?
No.
Hold on. You think these rich people think or believe they can get away with stuff like that?
Yeah, they think that. Yeah, they think that.
So why do you think they were trying to cover it up?
They're trying to cover it up because you get exposed. Okay, it get exposed, and guess what happened? They still not being charged. Like I'm asking you, right?
But Epstein got charged though. What are you saying?
Epstein got charged, and then all of a sudden he actually. Well, come on, man, you gonna believe that hoax, right? Listen, right?
What? So you think he didn't get charged?
He got charged, and then all of a sudden he decided to hang himself.
Yeah.
The camera went off, right?
Yeah.
There's no camera off. This camera just went off, right? So let me ask you, right? Right now, because just say right now, if I go to Africa right now, I'm rich as hell over there right now, right?
Yeah.
I can slap anybody on that street, and nothing will happen to me.
No, not anymore.
Oh my God! Let me tell you.
Try it.
Oh, a second. I literally saw. I think it was 2 weeks ago. I gotta find a video where this politician literally slapped an average Nigerian citizen. Guess what happened to that to that politician?
What?
Come on, let's do nothing. 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 Okay. So, like I say, rich people are more likely to do harm because they know there's no type of consequences, or they think. Why do you think Diddy was doing stuff? Because like have you ever watched the Diddy documentary before?
Bro, there are people. Listen, there are people way less richer than way less richer doing worse things than what Diddy is doing, and it's got nothing to do with finance. It's just the environments they happen to, grow up in, and the women available, and what the women want to do. That's why didn't get charged on all the cases that were thrown on him. A lot of the cases got thrown out because, you know what I mean? A lot of the allegations were bullshit. It's women that gave him consent that, yeah, let's do it. This is what I want to do. And then later they go reports and make it look like they were raped or they were forced.
And then the question, why are they poor? Why?
Why is who poor?
No, why are these people saying they do all this stuff? Why? Do you think people choose to be poor on the faith? Do you think people choose to be poor?
People don't choose to be poor. People are slow. Being slow can make you poor.
So basically, you trying to say all those poor people in Africa are slow, correct?
A lot of them.
So a lot of them basically mean, was your family poor? The faith, the father.
What do you mean?
Do you have poor relatives? Do you have poor brothers? Do you have
poor people? Yeah, of course.
So are they slow?
Yes, some of them, yeah.
So
life choices, saying choices they make. Listen, saying choices they make in life determine,
So have you heard of the word meritocracy? I've heard of the word meritocracy before, right?
No.
I think we all heard of it, right?
No.
It's an entire ideology, right? Okay, can you hear me? It's an entire ideology created by rich people where they have convinced a regular person, right? A regular average poor people saying that they're poor because they need to work harder. They're lazy. Right, they're poor because they're not working smarter, right? When in reality, these people come from an influential background. Basically, they're using their resources to build wealth. Right?
But rich people, listen, rich people go broke as well. A rich man can go broke off being slow or was lazy for some time, and then they lost everything.
So let's use it right now, right? A poor person or a rich person, who's more likely to be broke?
A poor person is already broke.
It's already broke, right? So basically, they're already down economically, right?
Yeah.
For example, let's use Trump, right? Yeah. Let's use Trump because we're in America, right? If a poor person go borrow $100,000 of loan and can't pay it back, right? The chance of that person getting money, the chance of that person able to go borrow another loan will be very extremely difficult, correct?
Yeah.
But Trump was able to do it, right? He went there and borrowed and filed for bankruptcy, right? And then he go and borrow more loans and keep doing the same thing.
Yeah, but Trump is intelligent. Trump knows the system.
Is he intelligent or he has the money to hire people who are intelligent?
Nah, Trump is intelligent to know the system. He knows the books. He knows how to go about it. So that's the advantage. If you want to know the system, study it then.
And guess what happened? And who created those loopholes?
The government.
What?
The government, of course. The rich.
And the rich. Thank you. You see?
Yeah.
Everything keep leading to who?
But hold on. They're not hiding it from you. If you do your research, you find out. You know. I listen. I file my own taxes because I know what I can file for and what I can't. You know what I mean? So basically, it was up to me to acquire the knowledge on what I can. What do you call it? What's the word for it? What's the word for it? What the word? say you run a company at home or you run your office at home, wherever. There are things that you can say put in your expenses. So say I work from home, I can say, oh, my chair, the electric, my PC, everything that I use in here, I can claim all my taxes. Do you get it? Not everyone knows that, oh, you can even claim on your phone because, yeah, you use it for work as well. Not everyone knows that. Do you get what I mean? So having the knowledge gives you the power. You can't blame the rich man for having the knowledge, though. It's the poor man's fault for not having the knowledge. It's the poor man's fault. So, yeah, seek knowledge instead. Do you get it?
So basically, I mean, right? Let's use
Write-off.
Trump, right? Are you trying to say that Trump is smarter than a lawyer? That he's smarter than most astrophysicists, engineers? So because he's trying to use intellectual stuff, right? So you think all the people are just dumb? Like a lot of people in America are just dumb, right? We just dumb. We just don't know how to use the tax code. We just dumb, or we don't have we don't have the proper, right? Or these people don't have proper tools, because we don't have money. Money is a tool, right? You don't understand. If you don't have the whole point of money is a tool to do whatever you want to do, right? For example, these rich people can do whatever they want to do. They go broke, right?
Mhm.
They can literally file for bankruptcy, and they file, for example, let's use Trump again, because Trump is rich as hell. Do you know that the same guy, right? The same guy you're talking about, they literally exploit people, right? It was sued, right, where he used. It's funny how he's against illegal immigrants. He used illegal forced labor, right? He used a lot of illegal forced labor and refused to pay them. So imagine you're a poor person who just went and go work on this Trump building, and you expect to use that money to feed your kid, right? And now Trump, who's already a billionaire, refused to not pay you. Do you think that's evil, though?
Poor people borrow money and don't want to pay as well.
Yeah. I'm giving evidence, like, but poor people, but
there's evidence of what I'm saying as well. Like, it's happened recently. That's what I'm telling you. This conversation came off the back of that situation. A woman took loan, and then people have gone there to recover the loan, and then it turned into a physical altercation.
Mm-hmm.
And now 4 people have lost their jobs and they've been arrested as well. So that little situation is going to affect 4 other homes because they were just doing their job.
So 4 people, right? Right now, 120,000 people lose their job at Amazon because the founder, right,
mm-hmm.
instead of sharing profits for his people, he did to fire those people so he can make more profit. Now 120,000 people who have families, have kids, can't survive because the person don't want to lose their because the guy, instead of he's making billions of dollars, he can lose $5 billion out of that, hundreds of billions of dollars.
Yeah, no one want to lose though. Do you want to lose? Huh? Do you want to lose though? Are you in life to lose?
Mm-hmm. Nobody in life, but
so big up Jeff Bezos.
So they basically they don't want to. Thank you for saying that. So basically they don't want to lose, right? So basically do anything to what?
Survive.
No, you see, they'll do anything to what?
To survive.
Survive. The rich people will do anything to what?
To get richer.
The rich people will get richer, and the poor person will do what? To get what?
To survive, innit?
Survive, right?
You think he didn't have workers stealing?
No.
You think he didn't have workers stealing as well?
No. I got you. You see that? You just fall into my trap again, right?
Nah.
You say, right? No.
Bro, listen.
I got you, right?
Don't forget, I said rich people are not angels. I'm not saying rich people are angels. I'm just telling you, poor people will do worse things.
Okay. So think about
poor people
right?
are more wicked. I'm not saying poor people are wicked and rich people are not. I said they are more wicked. Poor people are more wicked compared to the rich.
So so right now, right? We just have a logical conversation right now, right? Listen, you say a rich person will do evil stuff, right, to get richer,
Yeah.
and a poor person would do evil stuff to survive, right? So
Yeah.
basically, one is doing for survival, and the one is just doing it because he just want to get richer. It is not in the same standards.
Yeah,
If
but
someone's just doing it to survive so he don't die versus doing it because he just want to get richer.
yeah, but a rich man is not going to kill anyone to get richer. A poor man will kill someone to survive.
They survive, right?
Yeah.
So basically, let me get you straight, right? You say a rich person will not do anything to survive to keep his stuff, right? Do you know about those CEOs, right? Who whistleblows, right? I think one CEO. You remember in America we say, "Oh,
Hunter, what do you mean by Dangote? Hold on. Hunter, what do you mean by Dangote did? Did Dangote kill anyone, or his drivers accidentally killed someone? Do you get? I want to know what they want to talk, because say Dangote, what you do? You just say Dangote kill somebody. It being drivers accidentally. They don't intentionally kill anybody. But armed robber go intentionally take gun, go pan road and kill and snatch.
Okay, so okay. Oh, thank you. I don't know if you watched the Diddy documentary. You know that Diddy was accused of killing so-called artists to get more money and get more fame.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, you say that poor people would kill, but I just bring up another case where this guy's already rich, but he's willing to kill people to get richer.
Yeah, but
correct.
But hold on, that was Diddy's come up. Those allegations, it was ops and that. So basically, gang wars.
No, that was not gang wars. Okay, so you probably don't understand. That was not gang wars.
All right. So which death were you talking about?
Diddy. Okay. Diddy was already a millionaire before what's the name of this guy got killed?
Tupac or Biggie?
Before Biggie got killed.
Mm-hmm.
He was already a millionaire. So basically he already made it, right? So-called in life, so-called made it, right? But he decided to, I couldn't allegedly, right? Because I can't speak. According to the documentary, he wanted killed as an artist to get more money. So basically, the guy's already million. He's already rich of all standards. He can never be broke already, right? He can never be poor again. But he's willing to kill, right, to get more money. And also, too, you're talking about poor people kill whatever stuff, right? Do you know that he tried to blow up Kikati car, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Right, to protect himself. Because he got jealous that Kikati was dating, right? Somebody that he used to date.
Yeah, but that was a threat move, though. That wasn't a murder move.
He's a rich guy that's decided to trying to kill somebody over a girl.
Hold on, let me be sure Diddy was a millionaire when he killed when Diddy
look
died.
It up. Yeah, I want you to research it.
Was Diddy a millionaire before Biggie died? Right, yes, Sean Diddy Combs was already a millionaire before Notorious B.I.G. died on the 9th of March 2007. By that time, Biggie's death, Diddy had already established Bad Boys, secured a massive $15 million deal. All right, cool. Right, but Diddy is different, though,
Diddy. Nah, it's different, right?
Bro, Diddy, Satan, Diddy.
That is just different.
Diddy for the Satan, and I swear, Diddy.
Nah, Diddy is a special case, right? He's a special rich person.
Nah, Diddy, right? But Diddy is different. Diddy was something else, bro. Diddy was something else.
So, and did you heard what Jay-Z, right? He's already a billionaire. Do you know the type of thing that he's doing to his record artists, where he will basically get them, exploit them, and then let them go?
if you fall off, make it keep you.
No.
Come
I'm
on.
just bringing out instances, right?
Yeah, we need to take no
like,
Jay-Z slander, you know. Jay-Z over here, Jay-Z's a god on this
Ah,
side, you know.
nigga.
Serious, you know. So
Uh,
bring someone else, not Jay-Z, I beg you.
Okay. So Dangote, let's shift to Dangote.
Yeah.
Alright, there's some. Like I am not the master of it. Right? I just heard a little bit of it. Right, I heard a little bit of what happened. Right. Dangote. Let's just use Dangote as an example. Do you know how he got wealthy though?
Yeah.
Do you know? Or you don't know which one?
I know.
Yeah. Do you know how he would basically bullying people, taking advantage of people?
How? His granddad was rich. His uncle was rich. He was given huge sum to run his business, and then he made it more. He made himself more richer. Yeah.
Okay. So let me try there, right? Have you ever heard of Monopoly before? How you create a Monopoly? Do you know, like, he was basically, because of the government, he was using government officials as the way they stop smaller companies from competing with him. You know that?
Yeah, but that's business, though.
No, that's but what's business, right? Not just business.
So business. Someone doing, bro, in business there's chess, you know.
But guess what happened? But is it morally right?
Not really, but yeah, it's business. No, but in business there's nothing like morals, bro. In business there's nothing like morals.
So
it's just work ethics, you know. Nothing like morals in there.
Ethics, moral, whatever you call it, right? Ethics, morality, right? But right now, the whole point of your argument is morality. Evil versus good, or wicked versus stop.
Not wicked versus. It's more. No. Listen. More wicked, yeah. More wicked.
How can you be more wicked? I want to hear. How can you be more wicked? Right? Because like more evil, like saying more evil. Basically, if I would stab a guy and kill him, I could be more evil. Right? Versus a guy who took a gun. I'm asking you a question. Someone who stabs somebody and kill that person versus someone who take a gun and shot and kill that person, who's more evil?
All right. So listen, let me give you an example. I would never rob anyone for anything.
What's robbing?
Like physically robbing, like we're armed and everything to take someone's stuff. Do you know what I mean? I prefer to find my way and get it.
Okay.
But
but the entirety, it don't matter if you physically rob somebody or use the law to rob somebody. It's the same thing, right? It's the same. It's the same result.
Yeah, but at least they don't get hurt.
You don't get hurt.
Yeah.
Right? When you hurt
physically, like no physical hurt. It's just maybe emotional.
Emotional, right? Yeah. So basically, do you think all armed robbery lead to physical harm? Because according to this, not all armed robbery that lead to physical harm. You know that, right?
A lot, most armed robbery happen. There's a lot of physical. A lot of it happens. Mistakes happen sometimes. Sometimes it's intentional. Especially when there's armed involved. There's an arm involved. Someone could get shot. Someone could get cut. Someone could get stabbed for maybe just a phone. You know what I mean? A rich man won't kill anyone for a phone. Do you get what I mean? Like a kid from a good one won't rob anyone for their sneakers. But a poor boy will do that.
So basically, I just give you an instance where this guy was already a millionaire, but decided to kill his artist to get more money. So what's the difference between a robber, right, shooting you and taking your phone versus someone who?
Yeah, but even that is alleged. It's alleged. We don't even know whether he did it or not.
Okay, so let's use another situation, right? Because you say because think about it, not all armed robbery lead to physical harm, right? We're talking about more of a emotional harm, right? So in America, right, don't you think this is evil, right? Where there's people, I think we all heard of predatory loan before. right? You got a predatory loan, right?
No.
You don't know what predatory loan is?
No.
Predatory loan is when, for example, right, is where you set up a loan where this person cannot pay back, right, and eventually end up taking something away from them because that person can't pay back. For example, let's use the car business in America, right?
Yeah.
These people are taking advantage of poor people who can afford, who basically looking at a car to basically move around, right? Because they're basically trying to move around. They need a car because a car is a necessity in America, right?
Yeah.
And a $10,000 loan, right? Because they so care about profit, right? A $10,000 loan now have become a $25,000 loan, and guess what happened? They charge that person over 45%, even though they know that person would not be able to pay back. Do you think that's what a predatory loan is? What especially like you borrowing somebody even though you know they'll be in
Lamar, they don't force you for the loan though. They don't force you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You can jump on a public transport, but you decided to, you want your own car and move around. And then you go take a 10K loan. Meanwhile, you could get a 3K loan and get a cool, affordable car, but you want to drive a 10K car, And then America, so basically it's choices, isn't it?
America, a 10K car is not expensive. It's a cheap car, right? So okay, let's talk about the car. Let's talk about people borrowing loans so they can pay back for their medical bill. Let's talk about someone borrowing loans so they can go buy groceries, right? Let's talk about that one.
All right.
Mm-hmm. And guess what happened? These are rich people creating predatory loan, right? As a way to rob innocent poor people. So basically, like I say, if I shank you or if I shot you with a gun, my guy, we're both equally liable of causing the same harm.
But hold on. If you
no one is more likely to be more evil because it led to the same thing. But the poor rich people, they're more likely to do harm in the expense to make more profit. That's the difference.
Lamar, if you work and you work hard, you can afford your basic needs like food and that. You know what I mean? You wouldn't need to go take a loan to buy food.
All right, so let's do another thing again, right? For right now, I'll be speaking about I'm not speaking auto because you could do it. I'm not speculating. I'm not speaking out of speculation. I'm speaking out of facts, right? In America, most people cannot afford, right? Most people cannot afford less than. I think that most people have less than. I'm gonna say most people in America have less than 500. Like they don't even have $500 in the bank account because of how low paying jobs are, right? So, for example, let me give you a more reality of what's happening in California, right? Someone worked $20 because the average wages in California is $20 an hour, and you can work 40 hours a week, right? 40 hours a week. And by the end of the month, after taxes, you're making $800 a week. Times that by 4, that's around $3,800. Then that's around $3,200, right? Divided by tax, right? After tax, you're taking home around $2,100, right? Think about it. This guy's using his own car to go to work. You got to pay gas, pay insurance, right? The average rent. He's not even owning a house, right? Average rent in America is around $1,300-$1,500. So basically, they're worth around, after tax and everything, they're gonna left with $2,100. Now
Lamar, if Cali is too expensive, move out. Go somewhere else. Go to Ohio.
Move where? And Ohio, right? When there's no job opportunities.
Yeah, definitely they'll do somewhere else.
Huh?
There's a lot of states you can move somewhere else and go get a job.
Like what? No. Like, name me a state that have the same opportunities, right? I just want you to name me a state where these people are having more opportunities. I just really want to know.
I don't really know about America, but I know there's a lot of
Okay.
states. If you live in a
Like
state
what?
that is expensive, you should move and go somewhere else.
Like where? Like
I don't know, but yeah, definitely there will be places that you know what I mean. There'll be developing areas that you know there'll be a lot of opportunities.
Opportunities. I literally just told you right now the places where it's basically lower way of living. There's no job opportunity, right? There's no job opportunity. Ohio, all of the southern states, there's not much opportunities there.
How do you know?
Yeah, because I look it up. It's statistics. The jobs are not there.
All right, so let's look it up then. Which state has more job opportunities? Which state? United States.
I think you're gonna find states that have more opportunities or way more expensive.
Hold on. More job opportunities. Oklahoma currently leads with the highest job openings rate at 5.5%, followed by Alaska, Michigan. You see these places, but you see the average man will want to be in California because
No. I'm asking you, what state you say have what more job opportunities? What state?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma have more opportunities than
followed by Alaska, Michigan, West Virginia. Yeah, a few.
Okay, you might need to post it. And also, too, I want to bring stuff to your attention, right? Do you remember that lady, the video you were talking about that lady that got bitten, right? Remember that video you were talking about, the Gideon and then post it so you can go see it, right? Remember the post you were talking about where the lady was bitten, right?
Yeah, that's Nigeria, right? That's Nigeria.
Yeah, no, that's Gideon. A little Gideon. You can see Ghana police.
Really?
I just posted it in the Jumbotron. The guy is talking about this. So just put it in Jumbotron. Say, oh, is it acceptable for a creditor to physically assault their customer all in the name of collecting debt? Right? Oh,
you mean this one? Yeah.
Yeah, this one, right? And I want you to look at the second slide with the guy. That's the guy that owned that debt collector, whatever style company you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's the guy that owned it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
A guy that's gonna be willing to gift 1,000 follower gold tablet, right? Right? He's willing to give. He's willing to gift, right? Think about it. We're talking about that. He's willing to gift 1,000 people with gold tablet, but yet allowing his employee to go there and beat a poor person, right? Who can barely.
Bro, they didn't go there to beat. Bro, that's his business, you know.
That's it. That's his business. So what happened? A rich guy, right? Don't care about an average person who's poor who can't pay back his bills, but he's online, right? He's online willing to give someone 1,000 gold tablet.
What are you saying, bro?
They think that's evil?
It's not. How is it evil?
How is it evil? So basically,
bro, he didn't offer the loan. You know, he didn't offer the loan. She walked there and took the loan. Now it's time to pay back.
Okay, so basically, the father, right? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. Just say you come borrow money to me, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Should I have the ability to go kill your entire family? Or go beat you down?
No, But yeah, obviously.
No.
But they didn't listen. They didn't go there to beat her up. They went to collect.
You collect, right? But she can't pay in the beer off.
Yeah, so no, they didn't beat her up. They were seeing her phone, and then she moved to them. She started it. She tried to take her phone back, and then they pushed her.
So let me tell you something. So basically, is that just say you go there and borrow a car, right? You go in there and take a loan for a car.
Yeah.
And I try to go retrieve it, and you try to force your way. You try to be like, oh no, you can't take my car. Should I be allowed to kill you?
Bro.
No, it's business though.
What
You
you
say it's business, huh?
Yeah, you just have to try and take your car. That's it.
No. So basically, I should kill you.
Nah, you should take your car, not kill me.
No. So the question, like, why did I have to flog the lady? Why did you just take the phone?
Bro, you saw them try to take the phone, and you saw what she did.
Yeah, but why did I have to flog her?
Bro, you saw what she did, bro.
No, okay, so I'm asking you, if I try to go take a car from you and you try to fight me, should I be?
Bro, she was being verbally abusive as well. She was.
I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you very, very straightforward.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
If you take a call from me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I try to go retrieve it from you.
Yeah.
And you fight back. Should I be allowed to kill you?
Nah. I wouldn't fight back though.
That's business though. You fight.
Nah, but I wouldn't fight back. If I'm listen. If I'm at fault, I wouldn't need to fight back. I'd rather plead. No, I'd rather plead than to fight back. I'd rather plead and be humble than to fight back. This one was being rude.
I'm asking you, just say you fight me, right? You decided to fight me back. I should just shoot you and kill you. Because you fight back.
No.
Right? No. So the question is like, why is it not morally right for me to shoot you? Because I'm just trying to claim my property.
All right, what she saw? Did they shoot her?
Hold on a second. So basically, it's not morally right to shoot and kill you because you were fighting, trying to take the car that I borrowed you. But it's happened. But it's morally right for those people to flog that woman because she was fighting back.
Did they kill her though?
Yeah, but like I don't think you understand the point.
Bro, they just pushed her. They didn't even flog her like you're claiming. Listen, hold on.
Okay. So basically, if you borrow money to me and I try to go collect from you and you can't pay me back, right? Should I just beat you up?
Yeah, it depends on my tone and everything. Because she was obviously being rude.
Now it depends on tonality.
Yeah, she was being rude. She wasn't begging. She was being rude.
Okay.
See what I mean?
My bad. Sebe's here. I'm trying a lot of people to speak. I don't want to. What's up, Sebe?
Yo, 1-1. What's up?
I doing good, man.
So Sebe, what going? Everything cool?
Oh, everything cool. What's a very, very interesting conversation. Like, I listen you and 1-1, right?
Yeah.
I think you both could be right? There are a lot of like instances where poor people have become very wicked, right? Overnight.
Yeah.
And then like rich people are usually very wicked, right? So you both are very right.
Yeah, but I'm not even saying rich people are angels though.
Okay.
But I'm saying if you won't compare wickedness, poor people be more wicked.
Yeah.
Poor people be more ruthless. The desperation level will be different compared to a rich man.
Fair enough. Like I won't make me, 1-1, like just so we are both on like first thing. I'll just speak in English, right? Because I know you don't understand pidgin, do you?
You didn't understand, but yeah, you anyway.
I understand pidgin, man. Come on.
It's like no, most of the time I speak in pidgin. So fire, like see, bring the conversation home. Like, and I would want to use the country that 1-1 is from.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe from there we can extend it to other countries.
Yeah.
1-1 from the little that I've gathered since we started speaking. You are Sierra Leonean, right?
No, you say Niger.
Yeah, Sierra Leonean / Nigerian. I think I told you that before.
He's Sierra Leonean. I know that.
Yeah.
I know you are Creole, right?
Yeah, / Nigerian. I'm both.
Oh, okay. So.
Why? So, but you don't link before.
Oh,
we talk.
Me, then SM is on the space. Like we have we do some small space just this month, a few weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Now, I can't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, very interesting guy.
Oh, okay.
So the thing about wicked people, right, and relating it to Sierra Leone and Africa. If you go to Sierra Leone, right,
Mm-hmm.
there's a small class of people in Sierra Leone who form like the bulk of the rich, like the elite group in Sierra Leone, right? Where by Sierra Leonean standards, we say those are the rich people in the country. Most of them are Creole, right? Fire.
Right.
Now, if you watch the Creole people for Sierra Leone, they are originally not indigenous of Sierra Leone, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then those people have benefited off the backs of poor people for centuries. And they are even part of the reason why Sierra Leone, a country that was so important in like British West Africa, right? Then Sierra Leone was like the heart of British West Africa. Britain, them a colony all for West Africa. Then them a fond child was Sierra Leone. It was bigger than Gold Coast. It was bigger than Nigeria. Everybody from these countries, Nigeria, Ghana, they go there and go and study. Right. They produce the first doctors, lawyers, all in British West Africa. Right. They were like Britain's favorite child for West Africa.
Right.
And last time I said Lagos was part of Gold Coast. They were ruling Nigeria from Ghana and all that.
Yeah.
Before all that, Gold Coast was part of Sierra Leone. And Nigeria was also part. Lagos and all those places were also part of Sierra Leone, right? And the British colony was in Sierra Leone. So that was the center of we all wanna coming up and all that. Now, if you watch how wealth be concentrated in Sierra Leone and where the wicked people they are part of, and I'm talking about Wawan's country. The wicked people, they are all concentrated in a certain small group, right? The rich class, the Creole people. Now, these Creole people, they didn't become rich overnight. Actually, they started from the bottom. They were the lowest ranked people who faced a lot of like victimization. They go through some crazy terror because they were slaves, right? They went to work hard on the American plantations and all that. They fought in a war. They liberated them. They took them to Canada, Nova Scotia, and then they returned them to Sierra Leone. Now, if you go see how wealthy most of these Creole people have been for centuries, right? You go see people who started as slaves and were being like victimized, right? Then they see a lot of wickedness from white slave masters. They take them to Sierra Leone, and all of a sudden they become the oppressors of their own skin folk, right? Like these are poor people, slaves. They saw so many wickedness, inhumane treatment. They take them to Sierra Leone. They leave them there. The white men put them in charge of other black people. And overnight, they become very wicked towards their own black folk.
Right.
And because of like the privileges way that they give them, right, which are accorded those Creole people, they even were in favor of British people being in charge instead of black people ruling. So you go see, for a country that was like a colony of Britain for a long time, and they were favorites of like Britain. They didn't want the British people to live because they were enjoying all the privileges, even though they were not independent. Yeah. So they delayed progress in Sierra Leone. You go see, all these, like Ghana became independent in 57, Nigeria in 60, Sierra Leone, they are all delayed until 61. Just because a few people, Creole people who were rich, and were profiting from colonization and all the privileges that they came with. They didn't care that the other black people who were the indigenous were going to suffer. Right? So this is a very classic case of like poor slaves rising to the top and becoming more wicked than their white oppressors.
Right.
If you go to Sierra Leone today, right, they still form the bulk of the elite. Right, and some of these Creole people, they even came to Ghana, right? Like the Sawyer family, they were so rich at a point in time that one of the Sawyers, right, Akilapa Sawyer. I don't want to disclose a lot of things, but
because right now when you disclose, they go steal your content, they go do content. You know?
I don't want to disclose because the one guy be related to that guy.
Oh, really?
Yes. You go see, say, like, they were so rich, like, fucking dusted, right? In the 20s, Honorable Thomas Akilapa Sawyer, right? He was part of the Legislative Council for Ghana. This is somebody who is ancestrally a Sierra Leonean, Yoruba descent, Sierra Leone, where they can't settle for Ghana. They are still in Ghana.
Right.
Harry Sawyer became mayor of Accra under Liman. Right. I think in Daughter, currently they work with the Mahama administration. They are NDC people. Right? One of Akilape's son became vice chancellor of Legon. Right? Now, if you watch this Sawyers, they were so fucking dusted that in the 20s, then the guy, the lawyer, Akilapa, the uniform where the lawyers they wear, you know, they know they wash up. He was so rich, they know they wash the uniform for Ghana. Then they ship them go London, go wash them, iron them, and then bring it every 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah. That's how like rich some of these Creole families were in Sierra Leone. And they were doing all of this at the expense of, like, you know, the large majority of indigenous black people, right, who own the land. It's a similar thing if you go to Liberia, right? So I think poor people we have like the propensity to be very wicked if we get close to power. If they put we in some position of power where we did like the resources at our disposal, we can be very, very weak.
Yeah.
Right?
We like to abuse them more.
Yeah, but if like some poor person he is poor, where he's also not be exposed, get new power, no authority. Most of the time we are very humane, right? We're compassionate.
Yeah.
Really,
so some power will come.
Exactly. But you take that same poor man, go chop place where power be. They see how wicked we can truly be.
One to bring grandfather and picture they use, no?
I don't know, it could be.
What is that?
Is that your granddad's picture?
It be so that picture, it be the Creole people song. Like them be blacks, but then they were like whites in Sierra Leone. They wear suits. If you see the way that they build them a house like Western, like, European architecture, the only they speak English. You actually get a picture.
Yeah.
That'd be who they were, right? And these are very close to us. They are the reason why Sierra Leone, even though they gain independence, still no like suffering the country because the wealth is concentrated amongst a small elite.
Right.
And these are people who started from the bottom. We always keep that in mind. They started from scratch, slaves, and they rose on ruling elite.
All right, Sabir, right? Let's have a conversation, right?
Now I want to flip the coin, right? We can flip the coin to the other side, where you have some people who were also like they were not so bad. There's a guy called Cecil Rhodes, right? I don't know if we. But just before I proceed, like, Fire, you hear of Cecil Rhodes before?
Darby.
Rahman, you know Cecil Rhodes?
Who? Nah.
Cecil Rhodes. Okay, so I'll tell you. So Cecil Rhodes, he was an Englishman, right? British guy. And he came from this clergy family. So his parents, his grandparents were like Anglican priests, right? They were church, clergy, pastor kind of thing. And Cecil Rhodes had a few siblings, but he was unlucky as a child because he always took ill, always sickly child. He had a lot of trouble with his chest, breathing, and they diagnosed him with asthma. So even at 16, 17, he was so, terribly sick all the time. He missed school, that kind of thing, right? He suffered during his childhood. Now, the family was, I wouldn't say, the family was not rich, but they were kind of middle class, right? And they gave him about £10,000, right? This would be in the 1870s. And that money, he was to leave England and then go into cotton farming, right? and he decided to go to Southern Africa. So I'm saying Southern Africa because at the time, you know, so he went to what today we would call Zimbabwe and then Zambia. Those lands, initially when Rhodes went there, they had their own indigenous names, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now Rhodes goes there, somebody who is asthmatic, he goes there. The climate in Africa is so fair to him. He gets to meet, like, you know, he gets to breathe in cool, clean air. And he meets like medics, traditional healers, and all of that. And in a way, in that small way, he gains like his health, right? So his asthma is cured. He becomes healthy overnight. And suddenly, this guy becomes like a traitor. The same people, like the same African people in Southern Africa who, and the air, and all, you know, the tolerance and everything that they gave him. And then because of that, he became, well, he now became like very hostile and wicked to them.
Mm-hmm.
He started exploiting them to a point where large tracts of Zambia and Zimbabwe were his property. It even extended to South Africa, right? So from those lands having their own names, now they came to be called Rhodesia, right? In honor of Cecil Rhodes, when he was alive. He exploited them so much, like, you know, he made money off the backs of their hard work, the labor, and all that. And he became a millionaire, something like, well, overnight. There's a scholarship in England, they call it the Rhodes Scholarship. Like, some part of his, when he died, he willed it that some part of his wealth should be put into a scholarship. He invested money in Cambridge, Oxford, all of that kind of thing, right? And you know, if you look at the people who died as a result of working on Rhodes's plantation in South Africa, like in Southern Africa, let me say, right? You wouldn't expect that from somebody who came from, you know, family of clergymen, who was asthmatic, who was a weak child, and then he got some passion from Africans and gained his health. You wouldn't expect that, right?
Right.
Obviously, we have like European white people who were not poor, and then also showed some crazy levels of wickedness. So Rhodes is a typical example. I can name like a few more, right? So like basically what I'm trying to say with what I've just said is there are poor people who have shown a lot of wickedness, like Creole people, for instance. And there are also rich people who, you know,
Mm-hmm.
still became very wicked. And it's like there's an ongoing debate on whether Cecil Rhodes was more wicked than what's this guy, this king of Belgium, Leopold II. So Leopold II, king of Belgium, at a point the whole land of Congo was his personal property.
Really?
Yes. That's how he even built much of his wealth. The whole land of DR Congo, including the human beings in it, were his personal property. That was how wicked he was. And then he had to pass down ownership from himself to the Belgian state. Within 2 years, he died.
So hold on. If Belgium where they colonize Congo.
Yeah, DR Congo, yeah.
Because the ties be strong, because as you say, Patrice Lumumba in Malta say they say some cuts. Yeah.
After them kill Patrice, he said make them how do you call them? Make them crash them into pieces, into powder. The only thing where they left from his body being teeth. One tooth.
Yeah.
One said they go wrap them with some gold, then plate them with
Yeah.
where they, you know, the king they use. That was that like this be rich man where he be wicked. You were a king. So of course you get some power, some small, you know, get some money for Belgium.
Mm.
You know, but if you go see the wickedness, he cut quota, give rubber, you know, Congo get rubber. So he cut quota, give the people then they work on the rubber plantations.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't meet your quota, they will fit chop off your arm.
Wow.
Yes, that's how wicked. So this conversation on both sides, poor people go feed the wicked, rich people too go feed the wicked. But poor people will be wicked if we get power. Like that where when our wickedness they come.
Interesting.
You know. It's a very
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, so Segba basically they try to say, yeah, the poor people, the my wickedness be different level compared to.
we try to put people there, bro. Look at this guy in Uganda, Museveni. Look at Museveni. Has been in power since 1986. Right, Museveni he nearly lost his life under the rulership of Idi Amin. Was then he Kagame, they were in the same camp. You know, Kagame fled.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So when you go there, Uganda for some time, right? In Paddy Pound, Museveni.
Right.
Right? Yeah. Where that guy, he could have nearly lost it. Well, it came from a poor background as well. But look at him. As he clutch onto power, see how
you don't want to leave him.
You don't want to leave. And he did milk. He has a lot of like the money where that guy they control for the Uganda there. If you go see in ranches, you know, in farms where he gets, it'd be crazy. And this is some poor man where he can't, you know, they display this level of wickedness. So they're not at the and I think Fire, you talk something about armed robbery and this. I don't think armed robbers are rich. No matter how
like I'm saying, armed robbers are poor, like do you know what I mean?
They kill, you know, if you look at the wickedness way that they show, you know, they reflect in the money way that they make from
it be joke money. But they will kill for it.
They'll kill a life.
They'll kill for it. Bro, armed robber will kill for laptop, bro. For mobile phone. For mobile phone, they go kill you for mobile phone.
Sometimes they will kill you before they even start to look for any valuables for the house inside.
So, but I say, armed robber will come your house with the intention to say they come rob you. You go see your wife in some 90. The way they ask the jiggle, no, they decide to root for them, no. What I say, he root for them, no, he won't have sex. Poor man.
Yeah, but that's it.
You know we small.
So I say rich people also don't kill, right? It's just
rich people kill, man. Rich people also kill, bro.
No, because
they do kill, man. They do. Rich people kill.
So the conclusion is we're like both rich and poor people are can be. It's not more like they both can. That's what I'm trying to say. Both of them can be, but the problem, like the thing that I was telling them is that a poor person would do stuff out of scarcity, right? Scarcity, they don't have anything, so they would do it, right? But it says a rich person who already have things, but they will still do it. That's my entire stuff. Like if I'm already a millionaire, I don't need to kill or do anything else to maintain more wealth. And that's going to be my entire argument. Like, so someone's willing, even though, for example, it's just like for me, right? I'm already full, right? I basically ate a lot of food. I'm already full. But guess what happened? But I'm willing to make sure another person starve. Even though I'm already full, I'm willing to make another person starve and steal from another person. Then a person who's already hungry, I will steal from another person with food. I think the person who's already full. It's more evil because you're already full, but why do you keep? Why do you want to steal from another guy?
A poor man is ready to poison chips, common chips, yeah, just because he's trying to preserve it longer and make more profit.
It's like it's a one like to answer the question, right? Like why somebody who's already full would still try and steal to get even fuller. Let's use Ghana, right? Where I'm from, where Fire Stick is also from. So in Ghana, we just had a president like he left us a few less than 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
You know Akufo-Addo, I don't know if you know him.
The most wicked president in the history of Ghana.
I don't know. One. Do you know Akufo-Addo?
Nope.
Our immediate past president, right? So yeah, he was in power from 2016.
Yeah, 2017
January to
2024.
2024 December. Yeah. That kind of thing. So yeah, he was in power for 8 years. And before coming to power, right? That guy he was contested like 3 times.
And lost.
Before and lost, right? before he won. Eventually won, right? And some of the arguments that people who were supporting at the time made was that, oh, he comes from a rich home, you know, they already have money.
Yep.
You know, so yeah, you know, what can he do to Ghana? He could not steal from us. He's the best person to be in power, you know, and govern. But then what did we see when he became president? Right.
Corruption.
Then, you know, he put some of his key close relations, family members.
Yep.
Right?
He was surrounded
in power, and they were, you know, exploiting the country, stealing lots of money.
Crazy.
There's even a cousin of his who is in America as we speak. He's in
on the run.
By ICE, right? Yeah, he's on the run. He doesn't want to go. Right.
Yeah.
This is somebody that a lot of Ghanaians thought he was already rich from a rich home, so he couldn't do so much harm. But what did we see? His family members came in. They've even gotten richer.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
But that's the whole point.
Now I'm coming. Now, if you go back a few generations, right? That same man, if you go down a few generations to his maternal grandfather. Now his mother, right? His mother was like the second first lady, right? From 1969 to say 72, right? Because that guy who we're talking about, his father was also like ceremonial president at the time. Now that guy's mother, he had a father called Oforiatta.
This is when the fucking stand on the block car building, but don't talk, stand time.
Ghana, Eastern. He didn't.
Sticky Butu.
Right, in fact, he was
another one.
In Palace, we say he was a boy, right? An office boy.
I make two.
It inspired him a lot to get his family relations.
Move.
That's it.
But when he became king, you know, they entrusted the